Hello, everybody. It's Wardrobe here to play a little simple GBACW. GB, yeah, Great Battles of the American Civil War. Simple, or as Andrew and I like to call it, Great Battles of the American Civil War for Dummies. So we're going to be here watching a little play of A Want of Coordination. You know, I've played one full turn of this. Well, that's funny because there was only one counter pulled in the first turn. And I feel like I'm an expert now and I can, show it to the world. No, but I'm learning it and going. So, we'll let me know when I do something wrong, but there's no one watching. So no one's hearing any of this. So we're going to do the old timer. We're going to type a little note here. And we're going to type in GBACW, simple, 3-dog. All right. Oh yeah, we also need to say what's going on here. Let me know when you pop on. Let's go with turn 2. Okay, so here I am playing 3-dog, the simple version. Let me know who's here. Let me get to the comments. Charles, thank you so much, sir. Of course, you are the best supporter of all of our channels. We appreciate that. Let me know if you can hear me. All right, we're pulling the counters out, and let's get rolling here. And I need one other thing. I'm going to change out my die roller here for sake of control of the die. There we go. No ASL. All right, so we are basically the game is this. The Confederates are coming on. Everyone's in command this turn. All the commanders are in command. They're trying to clear this ridge. That's their big thing. If they can take this, they can get a lot of points here, this farm. If they would have done it in the first turn, they would have got 10 points. Now they can get 6, but they have to take it first. But they only have one counter left, to one more activation marker to go before they do that. Okay, thanks, Charles. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, it definitely it can be painful. Now, I think simple is up your alleyway, Charles, but I know you got a million things, and you know what? I'm all about, if you found no games you like and play, we'll play them. You know, I don't care. I don't care. You got to find the games that, ooh, that tea is strong. You got to play the games that you like to play, you know? And, okay. So the counter pulled right now is Robinson. And so that means all of Robinson's, who are the 2nd and 1st divisions in this case, because over here, the 2nd and 1st divisions guarding the ridge. This is a part of Doubleday's group over here. This is part of Scherzer, 11th Corps. These are all 1st Corps here. Robinson's the overall general. Baxter and Cutler are here, but they are all getting pulled under the road. Robinson. Oh, wait, is that right? Is that right? Is that right? Hold on, let me make sure I got this right. Oh, shoot. Hold on. It's a little confusing because oh, yeah, no, yes. All these guys are activated under the Robinson counter. The, I don't even know who's in charge of the, what am I trying to say here? It doesn't matter. Those 2 divisions are activating under the Robinson counter. Blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Okay. Whereas Stone is operating under Doubleday. These guys only activate these two cannons, only activate under the artillery activation marker, and then this artillery activates under the Schurz marker. So special rules in every scenario, and play. All right. Oh, I do need to do something here. Hold on. Please hold. Please hold. I'm just sending something to some people here. All right, everybody, hold on. Please hold. Should have some music playing. Okay. I also have no idea how long this is going to go for. I don't know if there's plans. I don't know what's going on, but here we go. All right, Rhodes is going. Robinson's going, not Rhodes. Robinson's counter was pulled, and we are going here. Okay. Worthington's Wilderness. Cool. So you got your Civil War game going. That's awesome. Okay. As we celebrate our country's 250th birthday by playing the division that rocked our world. All right. So here's the thing. I got a couple guys that are disordered over here, and I want to I'm not going to put anybody in attack mode, I don't think, because I don't want them leaving their location. I'm tempted to just let them fire on those guys, but then they'll fire back. If I don't fire, I'm fine, but they won't be able to rally. I am tempted to have, see, that's just it. This Robinson guy, he should have moved up here when I had the chance to rally him, because I would get the benefit of the 2 stars. He can rally on his own, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm tempted to move a guy, but I'm American guy. If to pull out of here, I got to make a cohesion check, and that's a 5. And I would, if I fail again, I'm going to lose a step. This brigade has lost 3 steps, so I don't want to risk that. So I think I'm going to move my 7 guy over here. Probably pop him facing this direction because of what's going to be happening here. I don't like putting these Confederates to their back like that, but right now these guys are holding them in there, so they're not going anywhere. So that goes back to U.S., so that's cool. I'll just take that out. So the U.S. retakes that. I think now that that's the case, I was tempted to move in here, but these guys have wall advantage. It's not called that. It's called first to the wall. So they're going to stay there. He did not move there yet. So if I want to rally somebody, they can't move at all. So I am tempted to, and these guys can't rally because they're adjacent. He moved. So there's some guys that could do some firing. He could fire on them as well if he turned. Turning is not considered movement, because he could go 3, 2, 1, 3, 2. So he'll do this. He'll do that. And I think I'll move Baxter back here to help this guy rally. And now that that's done, he's going to try rallying. He can rally on a 6 or less. 4. So I didn't need to move back there, but he's ready to go. And he can turn if he wants. I don't think he needs to, really. Now my leader's back there. I don't actually know if rally comes. Rally probably comes after fire, but let me take a look at that and see when. So attach, let's see. Units move, rally, or change. Okay, so they rally first. So I did that right. Okay, so now they're going to do a little firing. I'm not going to fire these guys. I don't want them firing back. I really need. Because considered. Anyway, that's just the way it is. They're there. They're holding that back line right now. All right, so I think these guys. So does he cross? You can't. This guy can't fire on those guys if it crosses into that hex, and it does not. They'll get the stone wall advantage, and no one else will be able to fire on them. So these guys will fire 2. So he's going to fire 5. So it's 5 firepower. Let's take a look here. Okay, well, there's a stone wall. That's a -1 because he is first to that wall, so he gets that advantage. 5 firepower out of there, so it's a -1. So that's now -2. If you look at rifles here, it's 2 hexes away, so it's 0. So right now it's a -2. -2 on a D10. 7 goes down to a 5, which is a cohesion check. So it's right there. So that cohesion check, and I have a little whiteboard to remember that, but that's all I'm doing, so I need to write it down. And this guy will do the same, but he's now going to be he's going to be -2, -4 because he's -2 for his range because he's firing at 3. This guy here, 1, 2, 3. He's also -1 for the wall. And he's 5, so he's -1. So he's -4. But so we got an 8, so that's a 4. So that doesn't matter. So I'm just going to make 2 cohesion checks if these guys fail. So let's go here. They've got a star, which helps them. There's this guy's already. So we'll go to the top guy first. He's going to be an 8 because he's got a star in there. So he passes, and the other guy's a 6. He fails again. Okay. Now I'm just going to roll on this guy. So he can't fail. He can't fail again. So he failed that. Now this guy's going to roll with an 8 and he passes. All right. So this guy took a hit from. Oh, before I do that, they get to fire back if they want to. And they do want to, of course. So I need to remember that. So this is why you write things down on this little whiteboard here. So the CSA, I already did I should have done those cohesion checks after they fired back, but I didn't. So we know that the 26 Alabama failed disorder. I think they're going to lose a step, which is going to put them over 7, which has caused them to have to do something with that. Failed CC. Okay, so we did that. Now these guys are going to fire back. So he's firing at 6. You have to choose who. Well, I think they both have to fire back at the same guy. They'll fire at the guy that's closer, the 2. So it's going to be all the same information. Although except for the one's got 6, so he's a -1. They're both 6s. So it's going to be -1 for the number of people firing. Oh, and only 7 can fire out of there. Did I do that right? Okay. Yeah, in normal fire, only 7 strength points can fire out. When you're charging, it's different. So basically, it could be 6 and 1, but that's going to be a -7 or something for that guy to fire. So only the one guy fires. So he's going to fire 6. All right. So it's -1 for the number SPs. It's -1. No, it's 0 for the range. So it's -1. And it's -1 for the wall. So he's also a -2. -2 to that roll. It's going to be a 2 minus that is 0. So nothing happens there. All right. So this guy doesn't have to check anything. So this guy failed a disorder. So you look at your chart here It says the cause of a cohesion hit was a fire combat. It was a disorder unit, so it retreats and accrues an SP loss. So he's going to go to 7, but I think that's a 5 under there. Yeah. So he's going to go to 7, and he has to retreat. And he's going to go 2 hexes or 1. All right. So he's going to go. He might just go 1 back because he's not going to be threatened there by anybody. So let's give them another SP. That's going to be bad at the end of the turn, especially if they take more hits. Yeah, these guys. O'Neill's having a tough time with this deal here. Let's see here. I need. All right. So they have now taken 7 hits. So they're going to have to reduce that number. You have to reduce that number at the end of the turn. So they've taken 7 strength point losses as a brigade. So one of those units is going to be what we call routed. Hopefully we'll be here. Hopefully we'll be here long enough we can see that, because I haven't done that a lot. Okay. Is that all I wanted them to do? Let's look at the play chart, make sure I'm doing everything correct on an activation. Okay. Oh, attrition phase. Is that an attrition phase for the guys that activated or for everyone? So 754. It's a 16-page rule book. It's pretty nice. And they do a nice job of putting all the references for things on there so you can see what needs to happen there. During the attrition phase, if any brigade has 7 or SP, so the only player selects an infantry and or okay, well we get to see it now. If any brigade has 7 or more SP losses, the owning player selects infantry and or cavalry units of the brigade to rout so that the brigade has fewer than 7 SP losses. For every unit routed, reduce the number of SP losses by the strength of that unit. Okay, so what that means is, oh, well, this is interesting. So I need to say, does his strength point go down when he's disordered? I don't know if it does, actually. Okay, so it doesn't. All right. So I could get rid of, this guy's got 5 SP. It would get that down to 2. I could take 6. I could take 7. This guy's disordered, and he's the only disordered guy. So I think what I would do is I would get rid of him. So I'm going to route him, which means I'm going to put him over on these charts that are on the other side of this board over here. I like the way this is set up here, but it's almost like I don't have enough room. It's pretty interesting. I need something to hold my charts and my water and my tea and my blah, blah, blah. So this is going to be, let's see if I can do this here in some sort of manner that is, so sorry, it's sideways. So what's going to happen is this guy's going to come off here, and he is a part of O'Neill or Rhodes division, and he's going to be over here routed. This will impact their brigade effectiveness, but he's got a long way to go before that happens. I think it's half or more or something. And they've got these 2 divisions as a part of it, so I'm not really clear how that's going to... Oh, no, that's brigade. Well, that's interesting. So you don't actually break them down to their brigade levels. You just do it by division level. Anyway, so let's make sure there's nothing about routing that I'm not remembering, which is likely because I haven't done it very often. So 754. Okay, so we're going to move that back here. How's that for some nice camera work? It's amazing. Look at that hand. That's awesome, Charles. Yeah, GBACW can be, especially routing and stuff, can be a little tricky. Routing. 757. Replace routed infantry and cavalry units in the routed units box of their formation. Replace dismounted cavalry with their mounted, and routed units may later be recovered. 8.2 and return to play. So that's a cool thing about it. Okay. So we did that. And that's attrition. Now we go back and make a new draw. Yeah, I need a taller container, but I'm good at closing my eyes and not looking. Okay, this is Rhodes' last activation. I mean, it's cool that they're getting these done quickly, but dang, dude. All right, so the first thing you do on an activation is movement and rally phase. For each brigade, mark out of command units, adopt attack posture, and then you move, rally, or change facing. Non-phasing players may react. All right, we are definitely going to put them in attack posture. And they get 1, 2, 3. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. He can change facing if he wants, but he's pretty sure someone else is going to come up right into his face. 1. Oh, that's a trail. 2. So there's that. This guy's going to go 1, 2. And this guy's going to go. He's on this railroad, so he can go through for 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he could change direction. I need to see. So he's going to be able to fire on him when he fires because he's going to be within 3. In full, I believe GBACW, he would be able to fire, I think, as he gets within 3. Okay. And Iverson, I don't like having that gap there. So I'm wondering if that guy should have gone 1. I'm going to have a gap somewhere. I wonder if instead he should have gone, he went there, he moved there. He moved here. And he moved here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, fire. So they're charged. They don't get any bonuses. Now these guys are going to get, he'll get a bonus for firing out of there. So there's again, a special rule, just like all games have scenario special rules. It's a surprise roll and it goes through the surprise fire because against Iverson. Firing out of woods, orchard, or behind a stone wall. Oh, well, no one's there. So no one's out of a wood, stone, or anything. Okay. We're going to go... we're going to go left. I don't know. I think I'll go left to right. So these two are going to fire on him, him on him, him on him. And actually, no, I think I want to go this way first. Yeah. All right. So he's going to fire on him. So charging, 9 can fire into that, 9 can fire out. So that's going to be tough. And this guy will definitely fire on him at the same time. So these two will be firing on him. They're going to claim that. I don't need to do this now, I don't think, but he'll claim there and he'll fire on that one. Yeah. Okay. He can't fire on this guy because he's in his flank. I could have turned him. Actually, no, I couldn't have. Once he moved there, you would have locked him in. So, okay. All right. So 9. All right. So let's look at the chart. I'm probably making it seem a lot harder than it is. So 9 firing out is going to be a 0 modifier. So it's 0. It's +1 because he unfortunately does not get the charge bonus because Iverson. Oh, I need to move Iverson up. I'm going to move Iverson on the 20th North Carolina because he's got a higher morale and this guy's disorganized. So, all right. So 0. His range is adjacent, so it's going to be +1. So +1. And I don't think that those buildings mean anything. It's just decorative farmhouse building, no effect. Okay. It's just because it's not that big a deal. Okay. Anyway, so what was it? It's +1 because he's right next to him. So +1. And he rolls. A 2 is going to give him a cohesion check. That's not what I wanted. He's going to get fired on multiple times. So I'm going to make some notes here. So the USA is going to make a cohesion check. So that's good. I mean, now he's going to fire back. 9. Now he gets a +1. He does get the bonus because he's charging. So it's going to be +2 for him. +1 because he's adjacent. Well, I mean, because of the range. +1 for charging. So +2. He gets a 5. I think that's still just a cohesion check. Yep. So CSA is making a cohesion check. And then the artillery is going to fire on him. A Napoleon at 2. Ooh. He's not 4+. He is higher ground, but he's not 4+. All right. Strength points. So 6 again, -1. Napoleon 2 is going to be a +2. So now it's a +1. Now, does flank matter? Is that only flank or rear fire SV636? So it's right now it's a +1. And let's just check. I think that's only into artillery. Oh, I'm getting a call. Just a second, everybody. I'm gonna please hold. Can't find my phone. Perfect. I see your comment, Hexy. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And, it's Father's Day, so kid called me back. And Hexy's joined us. Isn't that cool? But he stepped away for a second while I was doing that business. Oh, we don't need to see all that information. Fantastic. That's great. It's mainly my kids and my wife that call me. So awesome. All right. Let's see, when was that? 32 minutes. All right. So they do get a flank shot, but now I got to see what Hexy's talking about there. Oh, they're charging. They're not charging. Oh, okay. I thought when that could fire all that back, even if they're not charging, but I get what he's saying. So they're only going to be able to fire 7 out is what he's saying. I thought they could fire it all back when they're getting charged, but apparently not. So we'll go with that, and he can explain if that's what he meant. I think that's what he meant. Okay. So they're firing 7. So I don't think that's going to change the modifiers, though. I think it's still, 7 to 10. So let's do that again real quick. So we're talking about this guy firing back. So they both caused a CC on each other, but he's firing on there. So it's 6. So that's a -1. The range from the Napoleon is a 2. Oh, shoot. That's 2. That's a +4. Holy cow. So that's a +3. Oh, boy, this is bad. Plus, it's in the flank. Is that in the flank? Yes, that's in the flank. So that's another. So that's +5 on that shot. This could be really bad. We need a really. It's a 6, so it's going to be a cohesion check. I rolled a 1. Super lucky for the Confederates. That's crazy. That could have been super bad. Super bad. All right, that's crazy. That's all they're doing. So I think the attacker rolls first. So he's going to roll 2 cohesion checks unless something happens on the first one. He's good. He's good. So he passed both cohesion checks. He's going to roll his cohesion check on a 6. Oh, he busted out at a 9. Now, all it does is flip him over, and he stays in there because he caused damage to that. Hey, you're back, Hexy. What's up, man? You're muted, so just remember that. So, yeah, I think what you're talking about is this PA firing back at him could only fire 7 because he's not charging. Is that right?
Yeah, I thought I only caught the tail end. I thought one of your units was attacking and he wasn't in charge.
Oh, no, these guys are all charged. They just don't get the charge bonus because of this special rule. So they don't get the DRM for it, but he's charging into here. But then the question is, does this guy on his reaction fire?
They can only fire up to 7.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Hold on. No, I was just reading that earlier, actually. Hold on. Let me get my book.
Yeah, I'll get my rule book. Let's check it out, everybody. Let's see here. Combat.
Oh.
Charge. Return fire. Non-phasing side fire. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, what? Oh, boy. That's a big deal. Holy cow, they may not be able to return fire. All right, let's see. It took me a second. That 7 thing was kind of buried, actually. Last night I was confirming that. I should have wrote down where I found that.
Yeah, I was reading it this morning, and I forgot where I was reading that.
Oh, man.
Was it stacking, or was it in? Here we go. Strength points.
Oh, and what?
Unless the stack is charging, in which case there's no limit.
And where is that located?
6.3. The first second paragraph of 6.31.
Seems like such a weird place to put it. Oh, I get it. It's under the strength points. Okay. Well, here's a question for you. Check this out. So this artillery is firing on him from the flank.
Right.
Return fire says. Oh, hold on. Maybe it's okay. Hold on.
Flank is flank. It doesn't matter what it is.
I understand. Okay. Well, first of all, so this one guy is firing on him. Can the artillery even fire on him? Because I thought if only one stack was only one.
If he's within 3 hexes, hold on. I'm just reading that too. Besides the targeted non-phasing stack, one additional non-phasing stack. Okay. The additional stack cannot be designated as the target of another fire attack. Let's see. Now you're thinking of isn't that the full rules?
No, look at down below. It says exception.
The phasing units are combining fire. No, that's the phasing units.
Yeah.
If the phasing units are combining fire or solely artillery batteries firing at a range of 4 hexes or greater, the total number of non-phasing stacks returning fire is only limited to the number of phasing stacks firing. So you've only got one unit firing.
Okay.
On the phasing side, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, so that infantry can shoot back, and so can those guns.
I guess I don't understand what that example they give says.
Well, it says if the attacking units are combining fire,
Which he's not.
There's not. You just have one unit.
Okay. These guys will be over here. Okay, well, that's that thing. But then I noticed it said here, hold on, there was a thing about flank non-phasing stacks. Oh, never mind. It says non-phasing stacks being targeted. Well, we'll get to that because I do have a non-phasing stack being targeted from the flank. Okay. All right. So he's going to fire on here. And Jeff, I had a +5 firing on there because of the range, the number, the range and hitting the flanks and some other reason. I don't remember why. He had a +5. I rolled a 1. So he still only has 2 cohesion checks. And he passed them both. The Union failed. So that's the result of that. So, but they don't move back, so they're not going to get that thing, unfortunately. Now this guy is going to fire on him. He's got 7 that he's charging, so he can fire all of it. That's 7. So 7 is 0 and +1 because he's adjacent. He's rifled and he's not in any terrain, so it's just a +1. And he rolls. He's going to roll nice and high. Rolled a 0, perfect. And this 7, it's 9, but as a nice reminder, he only gets to fire 7, so that's 0. He's disordered. That is a -1. So now he's at a -1, but he's adjacent, so that's a +1. So he's 0. He's 0. So firing 0. If I can roll a 9, he rolled a 6, so it's a cohesion check. So he's gonna. So that's good. That's too bad. What I needed to happen as a Confederate is I needed him to get a result and him not to get a result. So he had to retreat, but he didn't. He got a result and he passed. So everyone's good. All right, now we got these 2 guys firing on this guy. Now we do have a guy firing into his flank. Let me look at the rule about flanking.
Yeah. So flank definitely it can't be through a vertex. It has to be definitely straight into the flank.
Yeah, he's definitely into a flank. Besides, blah, blah, blah. Non-phasing stacks targeted from a flank or rear hex may return fire against any adjacent hex regardless of phasing, but may not use a weapon DRM greater than 0. May return fire against any adjacent hex regardless. Okay, so because they're simulating that these guys are facing other directions and doing whatever, he's not going to be able to get his +1 for firing at this guy. That's not what I thought I read. Okay, well, that's that. So, all right. So,
say that again.
All right, because this guy,
right,
when it comes his time to return fire, he won't be able to use his rifle +1 DRM against this guy because he has someone firing at him on his flank.
Where's it say that?
6.16. In the first paragraph, about half the second or the third sentence in 6.16, first paragraph. While you're reading, I'll read it out loud for people. Non-phasing stacks targeted
from a flank, I got it, or rear hex may return fire against any adjacent hex, regardless of facing. But okay, what he's saying is he's probably got to fix that. If so, let's say that guy wasn't in his front hex, charging him, and he didn't change facing, he could still fire into his flank, but he gets no die roll modifier. So if he chooses to fire at the guy in front of him, he's okay.
Yeah. Now that's interesting because Yeah, that makes sense. What you're saying. Okay.
It does. You're right, though. It does say may fire against any adjacent hex, regardless of facing, but may not use. Well, maybe he can't because he's spreading it. Let's see. 632 says. That's interesting.
What? Let's see. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, it sounds like he might not be able to. Non-phase infantry firing at a charging stack in their frontal hex, they get the +1. If stacked with artillery, it just says if they're firing at a charging stack in their frontal hex, they get the +1. Yeah. So if he's firing it, yeah, and I remember going through that with Nathan about that, because the one guy, yeah, if he's firing at the stack in his front, he's going to get if it's charging, he's going to get the +1.
Okay. Yeah, he's going to get the +1 for charging. Is he also going to get the +1 for rifle adjacent?
Yep. Why not? Yeah.
Okay, but not if he was firing on this guy. He wouldn't get that +1 for rifle.
Yeah, right. He would lose that.
Okay.
I'm cooking some noodles already.
No, something else I was probably doing wrong, but we'll not worry about that now. All right, so 6 firing on him charging. It's a rifle. 6 is going to be start out at a -1. He's adjacent +1 for that rifle, so that's 0. No charging bonus. He is firing on his flank, though. Is that only artillery? Flank or rear fire? 636. I just looked that up. So is that now the way it reads in the chart? You would think no, it's everything, but you never know. Stacks gained +2 from firing. Okay, it just says blah blah blah. All right, so nope. So it's +2. So right now we're sitting at a +2 for him. So he fires at a +2. So it's a 6. So it's just a cohesion check for that Union guy. And then that guy's going to fire at 4. So that's going to be -2. So -2, but it's a +1 Virginia. So it's just a -1 firing into that. I need a nice high roll, please. Oh, that's a 6, but now it's just another cohesion check. So then the US guy will fire on him. US guy will fire on him. It's 8 firing out, but it's only 7. So that's 0 +1 is a +1. And he's charging, so it's a +2. And it's a 9. Holy cow. So it's an 11. That's a oh my goodness. That's a cohesion hit, cohesion check, and 3 SP losses. The rebs are not having a good time of it. Okay, so the attacker takes their tests first, right? So he definitely takes a cohesion hit. I don't have to take a cohesion check because he already failed the cohesion hit, and he's 3 SP losses. Holy cow. So now Iverson, who's on top of him, let's mark that. And he's going to take 3. That's a lot. That's a lot to take in one turn. So remember, you take your hits and you just kind of combine them. What do we got here? Hey, Casca, nice to see you out here. Thank you for coming on this lovely Sunday. Or
Yeah,
maybe it's not
the U.S. Open.
There's so much sporting activities going on. So 3. So that they're not going to take that in this turn because that was their only chance. And did he? Yeah, he has to take 2 cohesion checks. So he's going to take one at 6, 4, and 3. He is fine. The Union holds the hill, but they got some disorder guys going on here, so that's not good for them. All right, so that was Rhodes doing that. Now we're going to move over here and see what these guys want to do. Now the artillery can fire, but I have been moving them because I need them to be taking out some of these big bad boys here. I'm kind of giving up on that flank over there. 4 hex, 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't see him. Oh, he can't see him either because he's 1, 2, and he's 1. So he's for. Oh man, they can't even fire on him. Stink. I couldn't rotate him. I need to move these guys. I need better support here. So he's going to fire. He can fire on him. No, he can't either. Oh, wait. He's higher, though. Oh, shoot. How does that work? Oh, boy. Line of sight. How does that work? He is 2 higher than him. Line of sight is blocked by any intervening terrain of elevation higher than both the firing and target units. Certain blah, 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 blah. It says blocked by intervening that have been elevation, then both the. Oh, well, yeah, I got that. Slopes, an intervening non-gradual slope, hexside with no hatching is 2 countering on a different level. If the firing unit is on a different level than the target, they are, and the slope hexside is closer to the lower unit. Ah, nabbit. It's terrible firing positions here. So he could fire on that guy. If I rotated him that way, could he fire on him? All right, so he's just going to rotate. I'm going to move this guy up here. This artillery is terrible. I guess I could keep him there and fire on that guy. See if I can break him. All right, so that's all they're going to do. That's all they're going to do. So they're going to fire. So he's going to fire on him first. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. But now that artillery gets to fire on him. But only one of the stacks can fire on that guy, I think. I don't know. Jeff can correct me on that too. But okay, so 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 is going to be -2. Bleh. -2. Napoleon 5 is a 0. So -2 out there. And here we go. -2. I need a nice high roll, please. Oh, 8. So it's going to be a cohesion check. So that's good. This is a check. So the Unionists take a cohesion check. All right. So Jeff, 1 artillery fired on this Union infantry.
Right.
There are 2 Union artillery within 3 of that. Can they both target or just 1? Because only 1 guy's firing.
What did it say? Said, let's just read it. God, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7. I'll go ahead and get my other numbers.
Okay, if the phasing units are okay.
-1, 6 is
okay. If the phasing units are combining fire or are solely artillery batteries firing at a range of 4 hexes or greater, the total number of phasing stacks returning fire is only limited to the number of phasing stacks firing.
Yeah. So there's 1. So 1 guy can fire on them. And they get a +1 for that. So because they have a superior range or something, superior location. So it's a -1 firing on them. -1. Let's go. Let's go. 1 -1 is what we call 0. He's going to roll cohesion. The rebs are hoping. 9. He disorders. Oh, man, I wish I had that other guy facing him. I'd fire on him. Dang it. But I can't. All right. So he's going to fire. Oh, and he can't hit him. He can hit him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, does the stone wall affect the die roll modifier for that? Stone wall. Okay. Stonewall hexsides coinciding with breastworks do not have a cumulative effect. Neither stonewalls nor breastworks provide a beneficial DRM against artillery fire at 4+ hexes. Oh, it is 4+ hexes. Okay, cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Okay, it's 4+, so it's 4 hexes. Napoleon, so it's going to be, it's 4, it's -2. It's 4 hexes, it's 0, it's -2, and that's it. So, and it's not a flank shot because that's going down the hex side. So that we talked about earlier. So -2. Are you freaking kidding me? 0 -2 on the die actually puts you back on the 8. So never mind. Okay.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
Is there anybody within 3 of him? There is not, so no one can return fire on him. And this guy here, well, I should declare this first, but 1, 2. Oh, I actually need to do something here real quick. This needs to go down to 1. Remember, I routed a unit off for the Confederates, so they can take that 7 away, and it goes down to a 1 because it was a 6. So, okay. Is he firing on him as well? I think so. Let's see. 1. Who's the most important one for him to hit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what's the range differentiator? I think I'm going to fire on him with 5. So this guy would have got 2 fires on him, but that's okay. Nothing happened there. So 4. Let's just roll and see what I get. I get a 5, so it's going to be a cohesion check. So he's going to take another cohesion check. Ooh, and he failed. Kind of that a lot of order, everybody, but it all is illegal. I promise. Okay. So those guys are done there. All right, let's oh man, is O'Neill? What is it? O'Neill might be. Is there a way
Where there's a will.
I think they have little roster charts somewhere, because I'm like, how do you know how many guys just off the top of your head started any unit? I guess because like some of these smaller scenarios, right? Like some of the units don't start out or aren't even on the maps. They don't count towards the brigade ineffectiveness chart. You know
Then what do you need a sheet for?
Well, because you have to remember, oh my gosh, like who, and actually, these guys are actually out of command.
I was getting ready to ask you that. Who were you activating?
So Rhodes is activating. So everybody over here is activating.
All right. So whatever ordered, he can't go into attack.
He can't.
I mean, charge. He can't be an attack posture.
This guy can.
But he only gets to move, and he only gets to perform or move like he was in attack posture.
But he didn't get to fire.
If he doesn't move.
I thought it said phasing. I thought out of commands can't fire.
I don't know. Maybe he does.
Well, all I know is I need to move the O'Neill guy over here so that the leader can be closer to his boys. He's only got a range of 3. He's terrible. He's a -2 whatever rating if you're using those, which I'm not using those yet, but I will use them once I've played it enough because I think that's a cool feature to have. Yeah, he needs to get over here with his boy. So he's going to go into attack posture because he needs this guy. He needs to take back the hill they lost, which is dumb. He's going into attack. He does get the +1, but let's make sure of that. But I'm pretty sure he said if you're out of command, you don't get to fire. You don't get phasing fire. Command, movement. Out of command units cannot rally or use attack movement, but are subject to movement restrictions when their brigade is in an attack posture. Additionally, a brigade may not be assigned orders.
Right.
Oh, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'm
under unit out of command.
So it is. It says OOC units cannot rally or use attack movement, but are adjacent. Blah blah. Additionally, a brigade may not be assigned orders if any unit. Let's see, that was it. Additionally, a brigade may not be assigned orders, but that's just march and whatever. If any unit of that brigade is out of command during the command phase.
Right. Out
of command units in a combat ineffective mission. Oh, okay. So they can fire then. They just can't. They're not going to be able to assault. Right. So they're not going to be. He's not going to be charging that. He's just going to be firing.
Does it say they can't charge?
They cannot rally or use attack movement, but are subject to movement. Huh?
Then they can't charge.
No, but they can fire.
Right.
So they'll just be firing, and if they empty out that hex, they can't move into it. All right. So this guy. So I need to move O'Neill close to those guys so they're not out of command. That's ridiculous. Who did that? And I need to go over there next to him. And then, so he's going to move there. So he still gets, there is no wall there. Is there a wall there? I don't think so. This is a weird wall. So he doesn't have that anymore. But he moves adjacent to him. I do like the idea of attacking that guy that's disordered. That's appealing. But he's just going to go there. O'Neill is going to, he's going to move on top of that guy. So now he's within command range of him. These guys will fire in that. All right. So he's attacking. He gets a charge bonus because he could get that. This guy is just going to shoot just normal, but he's only going to be able to shoot. Oh, man, my 8 guy's disordered. Boo.
So he can't even, yeah, he can shoot. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, but do I even want to use him to fire because that disordered? I'm just going to fire with the 6. I mean, it's still -1, so it doesn't matter. Now, I could fire the 6 and 1 from that thing there, I think. And then I think you take they're the same. They're both rifles. But then a 1 fires that's a -5, -6 with his disorder. So I'm not going to mess with him. So 6 is going to fire on that little stack of boys.
Well, why wouldn't you fire them together? Make it 7.
But I thought in combined fire, they fire separately. I could fire, huh?
Not if they're in the same stack like that.
In simple, that's how that works. They combine.
You can fire 7 out of a hex.
Correct, but they never fire together.
Oh no, artillery, and then I don't think. Not if it's canister.
Please hold.
Please hold.
Combined fire 6.13. Jeff is wrong. Todd is always right. Oh wait, what? No. Multiple stacks. Okay, we don't need that. Blah. That's not a multiple stack. All stacks combining fire. See, that's not what I want to hear. I mean, I guess it's. Wait a minute. An eligible stack, whether phasing or non-phasing, may only fire once, targeting one enemy stack in a phase. The target must be within the range of at least one of the weapon types, which they are. Okay, so maybe I've been doing this wrong. Of a firing unit in the stack within the stack. Okay, blah, blah, blah. The range is the number of hexes from the firing stack, blah, blah, blah. If not stacked with infantry or cavalry, an individual battery. No, we're not that. All stacked. No, don't worry about it. No, that's not covering that. Combined fire, multiple I don't like that. Did I just gloss over something?
No, because think about it. So even if you had guns sitting in with infantry, you're going to apply that. So if you go over to weapon die roll modifier 6.32.
Oh yeah. Oh, that
6.31 and 6.32.
Okay. A stack is limited to firing 7 SP. Okay, this is what I think I just read, and I was like, oh, wait, that's weird. Okay, unless the stack is charging, which they are not, in which case there is no limit. Okay, I got it. Use the appropriate simple range effects. Okay, so you do combine. Okay. So they would be 7.
Yeah, which would take away.
Oh, but not less than half. So, okay. Yeah, what's the die roll modifier for disorder? If more than half of the firing SPs are disordered. Well, they're not. It's 6 and 1.
Of the firing SPs.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
So you're telling me your 6 strength unit's not disordered?
Correct.
Okay, there you go.
So he's going to, so looky. This is why it's good to play with other people. Thank you, Jeff. All right. So it's going to be 7 out of there. So that's a 0 modifier. He is adjacent. So that's +1. Oh, it's not because he's adjacent. It's because it's a rifle and he's adjacent. It's a +1 because it's 1 range. So that's 1. Terrain, there's nothing there.
Sounds like a +1 to me.
It's +1. Come on, boys. Come on. Ooh, 8 for 9. And that stack's already disordered. So that's going to be a
return fire first.
Yep, I know. I just want to write. I haven't been writing these down because I already have a hard enough time. So the USA is going to take a cohesion hit. Whoops.
I tell you what I've been doing now lately is because if they have a strength point loss in the result, I just write the number down 1, 2, or 3 instead of CHCC because I know they're going to take a cohesion hit and a CC if they have a strength point loss.
Yeah. And then, well, cool. You can tell me if I'm doing that part right, but let's get the return fire first. Okay. Okay. So then this is cool. So these guys are both a 4. I think they're 2 4s. They're both disordered, but I can combine up to 7, which I was not doing before. So it's going to be 7. So we know that's 0. It's a +1. It's a -1 because they're disordered. So that's a 0. So it's just going to be a straight up roll. And they rolled a 1. Oh, that's too bad they're not charging because then they'd have to retreat, but they're going to have to retreat anyway. Okay. So, okay. Well, real quick here, I do have another fire to happen. Do they do the results now or do they wait till all the fires?
You do the result as you do each fire.
Oh, that's right. Okay. That's what I was doing last night. I was doing that right. All right. So they don't have to roll anything. So these guys are going to have to, they take 2. So let me just go ahead and add those 2. So now there's 5 in the group.
No, you do those last.
Oh, that's right, because I might get more.
So you do the cohesion hit first, which is going to cost a strength point loss, and a retreat probably. Right? Yeah. You said they're disordered already, right?
Both of them are disordered. Yeah. So do they take 2 hits or just 1 for the stack?
All right. So you're going to, so the first thing you're going to do is make a note that there's 1 additional strength point loss.
I got that. I made that note.
All right. Then do your cohesion check.
Okay. See now, all right. So this is where I was confused on this whole thing.
These guys are retreating anyhow. So
yeah, see, I thought because
no, I'm sorry. They just remain disordered and accrue 1 SP loss.
Yeah, and now they retreat.
No. So okay, so they took the cohesion hit. All right, says here, if disordered units that suffer a cohesion hit remain disordered and accrue 1 SP loss. So right now you're sitting on, they took 2 from the fire, right?
Yeah, hold on. Let's verify something here real quick. I'm looking at my chart here.
Right.
Cohesion hit and failed cohesion check summary.
We haven't done a failed cohesion check yet.
Yeah, but it says cohesion hit.
And failed cohesion check summary.
And the first thing they take is a cohesion hit.
Right. But here in the rules, it says 723.
Okay.
Disordered units. And then it says, in addition to other combat results, if any. Oh, I'm sorry. Additionally, if the cohesion hit was from fire combat, the disordered units suffering, okay, they're going to retreat. All right, so make a note, 1 additional strength point loss, then you retreat them. You know they're going to retreat, so do your cohesion check to see if they take another loss.
Okay,
you don't stack your retreats.
Correct.
So do your cohesion check.
All right, cool. And each one does it.
Well, you just roll 1 dice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I was rolling for each unit, but okay. I think you're right, Jeff. It is for the stack. Anyway, I rolled a 7, so they both failed.
Okay. So now you're going to take 1 more.
1 more SP loss.
Yeah. And regardless, they're retreating. So
see, now that's where I am super confused on the combined, on all that business, because I thought you could never take more than 1 cohesion hit. So there's no need to do that second cohesion check because they can't take another cohesion hit. That's where I'm confused, but I'm not going to worry about it.
Hit and cohesion check are different things.
Sure.
So let's say they had to roll for 5 cohesion hits.
Cohesion checks.
I'm sorry, cohesion checks. All you got to do is fail 1 and that's it.
Oh, see, I also read that as if they're taking cohesion hit, you don't do that check because if they fail it, they're going to take a hit and you can only take 1 cohesion hit in a stack or in a, yeah. Okay. Well, that's fine. Does that make sense? Yeah. Let me see where I'm reading that to see if this part is the hardest part of this game for me is this. And I don't know why. 2 stack. Okay, let me see here. 1 stack. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, 2 stacks. I mean, this is not how this worked, but we had 2 units firing. Maybe, is it only? Okay. Oh, yeah, this wouldn't matter. 1 stack rolls a modified 5 and the target fails its cohesion check. All right, so they fail the cohesion check. So they're taking a cohesion hit. The other stack rolls a modified 9, but the target passes its cohesion check. Since no stack achieved more than one cohesion hit, and cohesion hits are not cumulative, the target only suffers one cohesion hit.
Right. Because he
Yeah.
passed the other one. He should have wrote that rule up that they failed their cohesion check and explained that instead. That would have been more appropriate.
Oh, it passes the cohesion check.
Thought you said he failed.
He fails one on the example. He fails one and he passes one.
All right, yeah.
But he rolled a modified 9, so they're taking a cohesion hit anyway.
So you're taking 4 total losses on that.
Yeah, he's making, I think, in that kit, I think he's doing a playbook thing where it kind of goes into some more examples. Like,
oh, that'd be cool.
I think that's what he said he's doing. That's not a promise. No one. Who we got? Doug Winslow. Thanks, man. Careful on those notes, Doug. Obviously, I'm kind of still learning stuff out here, and that particular thing for some reason just jacks me up. So they are now at 7.
Somebody's going to do some attrition.
Cohesion hits are not cumulative. The target only suffers one cohesion hit.
Right. And cohesion checks are actually the same way. I mean, if he gets 5 cohesion checks, all you do is fail one of them.
Well, right. That part I get. That part is understandable to me. I guess I always was like.
So you can't lose more than 1 strength point on a cohesion hit and on cohesion checks. So if you maxed out on the fire chart, the most the unit's going to lose is 5.
Okay. All right. Where's my thingamajigger there? Okay. So they're going to be at 7 now. So Baxter will be having to.
I burnt my tongue.
Ouch. But we'll wait to do that because we're not to the attrition phase yet, because they might take more. Okay. Let's see if we can have some more disaster happen. So they're still there. Oh, no, they retreat. It's too bad they can't advance then, because they weren't charging. So do I want to?
Well, plus, yeah. You have something.
Oh, shoot.
You forgot to return fire with that guy, didn't you?
This guy could return fire.
Do it.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and retreat these guys so I don't forget that. So do I want to go back 1 or 2? And the stack has to retreat together.
Yeah.
I'm going to retreat him with Robinson. No, I'm going to move Robinson. I can't get rid of those guys out of there. But this guy's like, oh, yeah? You fired on my boys? I'm going to fire on you, son.
Take this musket right in your face.
It's a rifle. Oh, I rolled a 7. So it's how many fires out of it's going to be 5 is firing out. I don't quite have that memorized yet. -1. He's adjacent, so +1, so 0. He's not charging, so nothing else. So 0. So it's a 7. Yee. Okay, 7. Oh, here we go. We got a little stack of guys. We get to go through this again. A 7 is a 1 SP, cohesion hit, cohesion check. So now they're going to do their thing here because we already did all the other stuff. So he's going to fire on them. Oh, so they're going to take an SP loss. So I'm going to make a mark here. 1 SP loss because they might get more. And now well, let's just roll it, see if anything bad happens. And I rolled a 0. Oh, they are both. Oh, no, that one guy's already disordered. So they're taking 1 SP loss. There's a cohesion hit. Now, if you look at the table here, okay, so here's the deal. We got 2. This is a good example. We got 2 units that have different statuses. One's in good order, one's disordered.
Right. So one flips, the good order one flips.
So he flips.
And the bottom one is going to force a strength point loss and retreat. And since he's going to retreat, he's going to force the other one to check.
Retreat.
To check.
Oh, because he's moving out of him?
Mm-hmm.
But he would have to. They'd still have to make a cohesion check too.
Well, yeah, and see, you're not supposed to do. You're supposed to do your hits and checks before you do your retreat.
All right. Well, all right. So I took the 1 loss. I got marked an SP loss. Then they're taking a cohesion hit. The first guy is good order, so he floats to disorder side. The second guy is supposed to retreat and accrue another loss. So I've now marked that loss. And he retreats. Does he retreat now? Or do I do my cohesion check first?
Do your cohesion check. Which are they both the same morale or what now?
No, they're 6 and a 5.
All right, so just roll it up.
I rolled a 2, so we're good.
All right, so you're not going to suffer there.
But this guy now has to retreat.
Right, and since he's retreating, check your cohesion thing chart.
Ooh, man, he is kind of surrounded by a union too. I think he's okay because he only has to retreat 1 hex.
Yeah.
And so now this guy's going to take a check at 6.
Well, check your chart first.
Oh, withdrawal reaction, disordered infantry. No. Retreat check. I'm gonna have to look that up. It's not really, the chart's not really showing me.
All right, let's see.
If he does, he failed because I rolled it already. So
Let the stationary tenant. Okay, a retreating stack cannot end at sea.
And where are you?
I'm reading of 7.3. See if I can find it.
Okay, I want to destroy stack equation. We're going to stack.
I don't see anything particular in there. He didn't retreat through him, so
no. Stack units that retreat must retreat as a stack. If all units in a stack retreat, all stack leaders must also retreat.
let's see. Let's see. Explains it if there's artillery stacked in there, but
stacked units that retreat must retreat. Yeah, that's very interesting.
If they retreat, but you're not. The one unit doesn't have to retreat. It says if all the units in the stack retreat.
Yep.
Now that one guy doesn't have to go anywhere. Yep. And it only says retreat through.
Yep. I mean, I can see that being the case because your buddies are, running away.
Yeah, there's got to be something in here about that. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see if it's in. Let's see.
Should I start typing my email to Nathan now? I don't think I can learn simple GBACW. God knows it took me long enough to learn the regular rules. That's funny. Yeah, Brian, if you like the regular full rules, just stick with that. Although Jeff might argue otherwise because you can get games done faster. I know I'm not showing that here, but you can get games done faster. In fact, I'm getting done way faster than I could ever get full done at the moment. So we're just kind of learning through some of the little details here as we learn it.
Well, I'm going to be a big line of battle guy as soon as that shows up here in a couple of days.
I know, Jeff. You're like all of us. Ooh, I'm a huge whatever gamer. All right, while you're looking that up, I'm going to say that that's that case. I'm going to move on to this battle while you're looking there because this one will be easier. It's just one guy firing on one guy.
Regarding retreating through you.
Okay, so 6.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's no note of it. A stack may retreat through another. That's all it says.
Yep. So it's 6. So he's -1. +1. So 0.
Oh, I hate that I burned my damn tongue.
+1. So he's +1 right now. Is there any height advantage or anything like that? Nope. So it's a +1. Come on, boy. Boy. Oh, yeah. 10. Getting some results here. Oh, shoot. I didn't add to. I need to add to that one there. Oh, man. These guys are up at 9 cohesion hit points. Woo. And they're taking some more shots and taking some more losses here. So now the CSA needs these guys to not get a result on this. So I said I got a 10. So that's 2 SP losses. Nope, not SP. 2. And now he's going to fire back.
There's another rule that we keep missing.
What's that?
If a unit is being charged and it returns fire and doesn't do anything, it has to.
He has to retreat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. That's I got that last night. So, but I haven't had it happen yet. So what the Confederates hope in this 12th MA, they don't get a result because then they'll have to retreat. And take that square. I hate taking a square, losing a square, and taking it. It's like, oh, come on. All right, so he's firing back. He's 5. He's going to be -1, +1, and he's charging. So please +2. Is that right? So -1, +1 is 0, +1 he's +1. Oh, 1. So no result. Here we go. So the USA got no result on that. Boo. All right, so the attacker takes the first checks. They don't have to take anything. Now the Union has to take a check, but he's only going to retreat once anyway. But he's going to have to retreat because so he's taken two cohesion hits or 2. All right, so here we go. He's taken 2 strength point losses. He's going to make his cohesion hit, so he's going to flip. And now you're saying you go ahead and make that cohesion check, and he 4, so he passes. But now everything's fine there, so I don't have to talk about anything. Now he has to retreat because he didn't take a loss. You wouldn't want to retreat adjacent to somebody. I don't even know if you can.
So infantry and cavalry units retreat when a disordered unit suffers a cohesion hit or when a stack targeted by charging units gets a no result on the fire table.
Yep. And that happened here.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to retreat in with his other disordered buddy.
He's still, regardless, it's only going to be 1 retreat. You still got to do all
correct.
That stuff.
That's definitely one of those things. That part I've got. I'm like, okay, I'm good there. So he goes in here, and he's going to go there. Oh, does the leader have to go with him?
Yep, it does. A leader must retreat with the stack.
Oh, I'm sorry, not retreat, advance.
I don't think so.
Okay.
It says retreat.
I don't know if I want to do that necessarily.
Yeah.
And I saw someone open my door here, so I'm going to go check here real quick what that is needed or wanted. But let me get this done here. So that's that. That's that. Oh, and I have to add 2 SP losses. So now Baxter has taken 2 more losses. So they've taken a total of 11 losses this turn.
Brian, I'll put it this way. I went over there and played a full turn. Let's say I played 3 full turns over there in 3 dog. And I think the total push counter roll dice time was right there, 18 minutes.
Yeah, Jeff's much faster at this than I am. I mean,
and that's with me not even being interested right now.
Right. Yeah, I'm surprised you have so many games set up. 11. All right, so that's everything here has happened here. So I can take the attack off and all that. So that's done. I am going to go see what's going on out there. I'm going to just, I could put my screen up if you want, Jeff, or I can just leave you up.
Put your screen up because I'm watching the U.S. Open.
All right, I'll be right back, everybody. Please hold. Bloop. And let's mute. See.
You're muted.
It's all kinds of stuff there. Okay. Oh shoot, this Carter guy didn't fire. I'm gonna do it late anyway. I'm gonna fire anyway. Look at me cheating. 8. He's gonna fire in that Napoleonic. Comments. Brian. Oh, you're still okay. Is it really much? Oh, yep. I mean, yeah. Watching Alan and Jeff play it and them just going like, oh, okay. And like Jeff said, I mean, I would love to get, wait, you got what? You said you got 3 turns done. How fast?
18 minutes.
How?
Well, you figure I'm only, so the Confederates have, well, they start off, it's only Heath with one
Oh,
battery,
okay.
but then it's a Pender. So then I have 2, and then the artillery reserve, and then you have the First Corps, the cavalry, and the artillery reserve chit for them. It just doesn't take that long. You got to figure if you're doing mostly movement, you know.
That's true.
I mean, I've got combat. Heath has been in steady combat. But I mean, it's just most of the game is just, it's like ingrained already.
Yeah.
It's just when you hit the oddball rule.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So this guy just fired. I rolled an 8, but he's firing out at 8 hexes. So it's -2, -4. So it's a 4. So it's a cohesion check on this guy. Oh, he failed. Artillery failed. But before that, he can fire. Does he want to fire back? Yes, he does. So 6 Napoleonic. So that's only -1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. -1, 8 Napoleonic, -2. So it's -3. And that's that. -3. Oh,
He had elevation, didn't he?
he did have elevation. What's that?
That was a +1.
So that would have been a 9. So that would have been, oh, it's a 9. Wait, what'd they roll? Yeah. Hold on. The Confederates rolled a 9. So that's 2 SP losses there.
Yeah, Brian, I think it can really be done. Seriously can. I mean, like I said, I did that, and I really don't have any interest in playing anything right now, and I still managed to do that. Then I flipped over and played Ancients on the other table.
What the heck, bro? So it's -3. So -3. And did I roll that? No. Did I roll that Union?
You haven't rolled for the.
Oh, that was, no, I haven't rolled for the fire yet, actually. So yeah, I need to slow down here. So fire that. So I started out playing fast, and so I rolled a 2, so that's nothing. So no result on that. But this guy, I rolled an 8, which is a +1, which is a 9. So they took 2 SP losses. Now artillery, they actually take the losses, right?
Yep.
So normally it's just the whole brigade or whatever takes it. But in this case, they're going to take 2 right now. But they take a cohesion hit. And I'm going to roll.
Now, when I do the artillery, I use a strength marker to match how many guns they have left. Because it's not the same.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're liable to look at that later and say, oh, he's only got 2 guns.
Yep. That's cool. All right. So 4. All right. So I failed my so I took a cohesion hit. I failed my cohesion check. So I took the 2 SP loss, or I took the 2 SP losses. I failed the cohesion hit. Well, and the cohesion hit's an automatical fail. So now I'm disordered.
Doesn't that abandon the gun?
But then I failed the cohesion check.
Right. So you disordered on the cohesion hit.
Yep.
And then you failed the cohesion check.
Yep.
Which means I think the crew abandons it.
So like this, I was asking Brian, this is my first time doing this. Like experiencing this even. So everything's new to me pretty much. All right, let's see here. Cohesion history. Oh, I need to look at my chart. I got it right here. Hold on.
Abandoned guns. If a non-phasing artillery unit is required to retreat as a result of fire combat,
yeah.
All right, or when blah blah blah, it and it is adjacent to any of its attackers.
But become
Place an
abandoned.
one marker on and place the battery at the bottom of the stack. So,
All right. So you got to find my abandoned marker.
no, is he adjacent to an enemy unit?
No.
No, then you don't need it.
So nothing happens.
Yeah, he just suffers.
No. Okay.
So if a non-phasing artillery unit is required to retreat as a result of fire combat, whether from a failed retreat check or when suffering cohesion hit when disordered, and is adjacent to any of its attackers, place an abandoned one marker on it and place the battery at the bottom of the stack. But see, now I'm wondering if they can actually retreat.
No, I don't think artillery can. Artillery units never retreat, but may become abandoned instead. See 9.31.
Okay, you got it then.
Which I assume was what you just read. Well, and that's not terrible for them, but they can't fire now. All right, so that's that now. So these,
yeah, disordered guns can fire in this game. Not in the full rules, they can't.
I just assume because the D's over their combat value, they can't.
Yeah, that's just the boo boo they made with the.
Okay. All right, so now these guys are moving. Do I want to put them in attack mode? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, I think I do. Not everyone's going to be able to reach them, though. So here's the whole coordination thing. Do I want to just move up a little closer? Or do I want to put some of them in attack and not,
Well, if you can go into attack and get into firing range, it's probably worth it.
Oh, that's true. They can. Yeah, I think I do want to do that. So he goes 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. All right, so let's do attack. So I'm going to put them in attack mode. They get charged. These guys will get the charge. They're going to get that wall bonus, but that's okay.
What is that marker?
This one?
Yeah.
First to the wall.
Oh.
Basically, ASL wall advantage.
Oh, it tells you who has the advantage.
Yeah, the back is just a brown.
See you, Chuck. Enjoy your lunch.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Interesting with the U.S. Open. Nothing worse feeling than a burnt tongue.
Is it better to have the... No, I don't think I want to have him in there. I got to make sure. Yeah, okay. I mean, Rhodes started out the turn getting the first 2 activations, which is really good for them. But now they're using their third, and the Union still has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chips in there. So they're just going to be sitting there going like, oh boy. All right, so this is going to be messy. So I'm going to fire left to right here, I think. So 1, 2, 3, he can't hit. 1, 2, 3, so he can hit. So he's going to fire on him. These two, no, he'll just fire on.
So you declare your fire attack, and then if you were playing against somebody, they would declare if they're going to return fire.
Right. Yep. So he's going to fire on that guy. That guy's going
markers for it.
Oh yeah, targets.
Yeah.
Where are those? What'd you do with them? What'd you do with my target markers? So who's firing? So he's firing.
I mean, I don't do it when I'm playing by myself. So
yeah, I do have a lot of guys firing here, so it doesn't hurt to remember who I want to fire on. These 2 guys are firing on him. He's definitely going to fire on him. And he'll fire on this guy.
I think the target markers. I
Oh,
don't know if those are supposed to be used to say that you're returning fire and at who, but I can't remember.
no, he
I mean,
can't.
they're a useful tool, but they're just something else that gets in the way.
This guy can't fire on him because this unit is blocking him. Oh man, this guy can't. Oh, shoot. I guess he'll fire on him then. Fine. Fine. So he's going to take 2 hits, and this guy will take 1 hit. The question is, do you... Shoot. You can only return fire 1 time in a turn. Is that right?
One brigade or one return sender. Ooh, address unknown. Let's see. Non-phasing stacks may fire back at a phasing stack if the phasing stack targets it. No units of the non-phasing stack may be voluntarily withheld for fire combat. Non-phasing stacks, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, man, they got a lot of firepower coming out of there.
May fire only once.
Okay. That's what I thought.
In a phase.
And a stack reacting has to fire at all the same person. Unless it's artillery. Okay. All right, so those 2 guys are firing there. That's going to be 7 firing at that guy. So we'll just go down left to right. Okay, this is going to take a little bit, everybody. Just tidy. I mean, if combined fire works the way you're saying, which I'm going to assume it does, I think I've got that figured out now. And the multiple checks and all that. I think I got that figured out. I don't need that. I need my chart. Okay, 7. It's going to be 0. I'm already getting that down, so that'll be cool. That's why you guys got to play repetitively. So 0, but it is 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be a -2. So now it's -2. He's in wood. That's probably going to give him something there. So that's going to be a -1. So it's now a -3. So this guy's firing at a -3. It's a 1, so it's a 0. So nothing's happening there. That guy's going to fire. So he's got 12. What a waste. Can't wait to get him up there and that other combat. That'll be awesome. But it doesn't matter because now we're...
Same thing, isn't it? No, 7 without the -2 range.
Yep, now it's just a 0, so it's 0. So it's 0, 0, -1 for the woods. 2 0. 2 zeros.
Power rolls.
So now that guy's going to fire back. I've chosen to fire back at the 12th strength unit.
Right.
It's 5. It's rifle, so it's 0. It's -1, so it's -1, and that's it. -1. And it's a 3, so it's a 2, so that's a cohesion check. Now that's the only. What's that?
That was pretty easy.
Yeah. So that's the only thing that's going to happen with those firing guys. So again, now I resolve that, right? I do all that checking.
Now you resolve the cohesion check, yeah.
Yeah. So nothing happened to that guy. That guy's going to take a cohesion check. So it's pretty simple. Cohesion check of 3. So he's fine.
Get rid of your target. There you go.
So that's done. So those guys fired on them. He's going to fire on this guy. It's a rifle, 9. So it's 7. So that's 0. 0, -1. So it's a -1. 9.
9.
So that's going to be 8. That's 1 SP loss for, and back, who is that? That's Baxter. He is getting wrecked. He's going to have 12 cohesion hits now. And now he's going to fire back, and then we'll do all the checking. So it's 8. So it's 7. So it's all going to be, oh, he's downhill, but that doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, he's 1 away, so we can see him. So it's 0. -1. So it's -1 as well. Nope, it's not -1. He's in the open. So it's just 0, 0. And it's a 9. So both are going to take an SP loss and do all this. So now they're going to do their checks. The attacker takes it first, I believe. I don't know why I think that. 8. So it's a cohesion check. A 9. Oh my gosh. The 45th North Carolinians break now. So, oh wait. Oh, I'm sorry. They would have taken their cohesion hit.
Right.
First.
And they failed. So now you've added a strength point loss and a retreat. Now you can retreat him.
Okay. So another loss for CSA. And he can retreat 1 to 2 hexes. I'm going to retreat him into Daniel. So he can get.
No, he's got to retreat remaining facing.
Wait.
So he'll have to retreat. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, as long
No,
as
they change facing. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, it says they have to retreat and maintain their facing.
But then
But you can sidestep. That's because it doesn't cost anything to do that.
But then they can change facing once they get into that hex.
No, it says when they retreat, they maintain their facing.
What? Oh boy.
Make me dig this up.
I'm going to make you dig it up.
Retreat procedure. Retreats units 1 or 2 at possible must end its retreat further away from the closest enemy units and not adjacent to any other enemy unit.
So further or no closer?
He can't be. If possible, the retreating units must end its retreat further from the closest enemy units.
Okay, he can. So he has to go straight back. He can't go into Daniel. Okay. Wait, is that true? Yeah, that's true. Okay. Yeah, you tell me when you see I'm right on the facing. Okay, so he's going to do the same.
Oh, you're right. Retreating unit may change facing after retreat.
Although, okay,
it must it must conform to the facing of any stack it moves into. So.
Oh, okay, but they can retreat any direction. I mean,
yeah, because it doesn't cost anything to change direction.
Okay.
But you have to be further away from the closest enemy.
Okay. Yeah. And now this New York guy will flip because he took a cohesion hit. And then he's going to check. Oh, he failed 2. So another 2 losses for them. They are at 13. No, now.
Did you put the 2 losses on that Confederate brigade leader?
I haven't yet. I got it marked here.
2 or 3, whatever it was.
So he's going to retreat 1. Good night. Well, they're getting pushed back. And I took the other loss there. So now I'm going to put the losses on before I move on further. I don't have do I even have a strength marker that goes to a 13? I don't think I do, actually. So now I'm going to add a 1 to that.
Oh, Sammy.
Wow. I've never taken 13 losses before. And then they're going to be up to 3. Daniels will be up to 3. I need to put these in little cups or something. Take them out of the bags. 3. And we continue.
Telemachus.
Okay, so who we got there? Well, hey, Tom, what's up? Thanks all for 19 people watching. Let us know who's there.
Yeah, they all just literally came on all at one time.
Oh, really? So I wonder if someone was streaming. Does Ardwolf stream on somebody streams on Sunday afternoons, I think.
Who's Ardwolf?
I don't know. Never heard of him. Okay. Thanks everybody for coming on. We're playing. Oh, I had that running actually on here. Playing GBACW simple, or as Andrew and I call it, GBACW for dummies. I went for coordination, the Reb assault on Oak Ridge, day 1, about 3 o'clock. I was using the looking at the atlas last night, try to kind of understand the kind of big scheme of things. Kind of fun. All right. The exasperations and sound you hear are coming from Jeff for watching the U.S. Open.
Oh man.
Okay, so it's now their turn to fire. They're going to fire on those guys. They're charging, so now they're going to get that bonus. So 5 is -1, adjacent 0, charging +1. Into the woods. Nope, that's an orchard.
Orchard.
Orchard is NEB, artillery fire, nothing. So, charging, that's cavalry charging. Okay, so it's a +1. So +1 for the rebs is an 8. Oh my goodness.
Oh, we just went back down to 11.
What
the hell?
Oh, that's weird.
It is. I think there's something on YouTube or StreamYard.
Let's see. So 8. So we're talking about USA took a hit. They're taking 1, and they'll fire back at 5. Adjacent will be +1. 5 is so
Actually,
0.
I'm going to bail too. So I'm going to
Okay.
watch for this. Good stuff.
Right.
You're chugging right along.
Yeah, appreciate the help. We'll see you.
Bye.
So it's +1 because adjacent, +1 because they're charging, but it's only 5, so it's now just a +1 firing into the open. Oh my gosh, a 10. So that's going to be 2 SP losses and all the checks. All right, so let's do the checks. Attacker takes it first, so they're going to disorder. Dang it, man. The rebs are kind of making progress, but then they're just getting knocked back here. So they flip, and now they test. Oh my gosh, he failed that too. So he's going to take another loss. Oh my goodness gracious. And he retreat. Oh, and he retreats. Yep. Can't make anything happen for these guys. This guy is going to flip. And he's taken 1 loss so far. He's going to take that. He passed. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, we're getting guys disordered. Now here's a problem. Yeah. Okay. And then let's do this one, and then I'll talk about the issue here. Oh, the losses. Let's do that. So that's 3 more. So that's 6. Goodness gracious. So now Daniels is up to 6 losses. So they're about to take him attrition too. Boy, this has been a rough fight here for both sides. And they took 1. So now they're up to 14. Holy cow, dude. Baxter is going to have to take off probably 2 units. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Now these guys are going to fire. All right. These guys are going up. So we got another rifle going against this stack here. He's going to fire. So he's firing 6 out. And I'm just going to roll it and see what I get. It's a 1. We need the modifiers here. It's a +1 for charging. It's a 6. So so that's a 0. It's a rifle +1. So it's a 2. So they are going to take a cohesion check. So I need to erase that off there. So USA is taking a cohesion check, and then they're going to fire back. So now this is where I was getting it wrong here. So they're going to fire. Oh wait. Shoot, what'd I do here? Oh, he fired. Oh, I got 2 guys firing on him. All right. Oh, shoot. Okay, let's think here. So I did that one. I forgot this guy's firing on him as well. So he's going to do 6. It's a +2 for firing in his flank as well. So it's going to be a 4. So it's still just a cohesion check. All right. So it's still that. So now this guy's going to fire. He's going to fire on him. All right. So now he's firing. Let's just roll that. And I got a 4. It's 7 firing out of there. That's going to be a 0. It's rifle +1. It's charge +2. Am I going to get up to a higher level? Dang it. Oh, he does get first to the wall there because he's behind a wall. Dang it. All right. So it's +1 for range, +1 for charging, -1 for the wall. So it's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 5. So it's another cohesion check. So there's 2 cohesion check times 2. Now this guy's going to fire out. He can only fire 7 out of there at those guys. They don't get wall advantage. That's not what it's called, first to the wall. So it's going to be 7 firing out. They're all disordered though. So 7 is 0. 0. The rifle is 1. So it's a +1. And disordered is -1. So now they're rolling straight up even. It's a 5. They're getting a cohesion check. So attacker takes it first. So he's doing a cohesion check there. These guys need to pass this, please. 0. So he passed. Now these guys need these guys. Now and make 2 rolls for the whole stack. 9. They both fail that. So you look at the chart here. It says a cohesion check. A disordered unit. So a disordered unit accrues an SP loss 1 and retreats. And he'll take a loss and he'll go retreat. So they're both retreating. And they lose the wall. I mean, I'm tempted to move back into, what's the stacking limit here? Oh, wait, can I? Oh, shoot. Man, okay, so I'm going to have to go into here. And I'm going to have to look up the stacking limits here. I'm moving away from him. Wow, this is all right. So this line's looking pretty weak sauce here. Now the problem is they all get to rally here because they're out. But let's look at what the stacking limit is. Is that somewhere written down? Oh yeah, I remember I asked him. I said, "Could you put the stacking limit somewhere?" But he doesn't have room yet. But I think he's could definitely get it. So, before I go any further, I need to see the stacking limits here. Stacking. It's going to be under movement. So page 7. What do we got here? So the numbers are all over the place. Let me know who's here watching. What are you doing? You painting, clipping, snipping, watching soccer, watching golf, stacking the number of friendlies. It is 15 SPs from the same brigade or any unit of one size. Yeah, so are these guys even of the same brigade? Yes. Yes, so they're all the same. I got this huge stack now. And then this guy's going to move into here. And I think I'm tempted to move this guy into here too. Oh, wait, can he move into there? So he's that unit, he's that. Oh, the 3rd Alabama. Oh. Yeah, okay. I made a mistake, but he got a cohesion check. I just made the 1 cohesion check, so we're good. Okay, we're good. He should have only gotten 1 fire because these guys are the same color, but the 3rd Alabama is a part of Daniel. And I don't like, that's an interesting thing. But I'm okay because I got 2 cohesion checks. I made 1 cohesion check. They failed the first cohesion check. And I got to remember that you make cohesion checks per... Sorry about the squeaky table. Okay. Cohesion check per stack. Okay, so the Confederates get another hex taken. So they're starting to clear the ridge. This is very interesting. Oh, wait, and they take 2 more losses because they had to retreat. So now they're at, good Lord, they're at 2 more losses. So it's going to be 4. So it's 16 losses right now. That is so, I've never seen that many losses in one turn. Am I done? I think what's going to be happening is Cutler's going to be bringing his boys back to regather. But if you retreat out, you take quality checks. So it's interesting. Yeah, they need to get their boys together here. And it's not Cutler, it's Baxter's boys. All right, so now it's attrition. So these come off. Daniel kind of needs to do the same thing, honestly. So that's going to be attack, charge, and I got to take, all right, so I got to take 16. I got to get down to where that's at 6. So that I need to take 10, at least 10 away. Well, I mean, this is 8. I don't want to take him away. Oh my gosh, it's so many. Do I take? I mean, I'm kind of tempted to take these 2 of these guys away to get me down to 10. And it's just one guy in there. Because if they take fire, man, they're screwed. So do you take the back guys first or the front guys? If I take these guys, that's 8. And I still have to take 1 more loss. So I don't want to do that. So I could take 4 and 9. 4 and 9. So 9 from 16. That'd be 7. I can't do that either. So I'm going to take 2 of these 5s out. Yikes, dude. Who are those guys from? 211. So these guys are routed. I need to clear off my table here so I can route my guys from Robinson. Yikes. So this goes down from 10 to 6. I hate starting the turn with 6. But this guy's got, Daniel's got 6 as well. I got to keep these guys straight here. I might have messed that up. O'Neill might have had some of that going into that turn. I need to be careful what I'm doing here. Keep my board neat. Probably with these leaders here, Jason, I need to keep them all stacked up here. I could put those actually, no, I can't put them on the leaders because they don't break them down by their brigade leaders. So wow, that was a rough turn. So that was Rhodes' last turn for the turn. So it's 7 Union counters now for the rest of the turn. That's crazy. Let's think about what I want to do here. So the artillery will get pulled. These 2 guys will be able to fire. I think they have 1 more left. How many do they get? Well, they get 3, and I pulled 1. So they're going to get 2 more chances to fire on these guys. And I have to look. I think he can fire on him because he's not firing over him. He's adjacent. So I think I can fire on him because his line of fire, I don't know. I'll have to look at that, make sure. If not, he's going to turn and fire on these guys. But so these guys will fire 2 more times and maybe, and then, I mean, let's see here. So Robinson 2-1. Robinson and Cutler, they're in charge of both these guys here. So they're going to get another turn. I think for sure I'll probably back this guy off and try to consolidate. It's going to give them more. So right now they're sitting at 6 points, I believe. So I'll probably pull these guys back. Oh man, I got this guy open too. So I wonder, and Scherzer's got 2. So maybe I rally this guy, get this guy into here. This guy needs to move up so he can get within range. This guy needs to move back. These guys getting withdrawn here. Starting on the next turn. So I have 2 turns. If I can go back here and claim that, at least put a guy in there, Probably put this good order guy in here and try to back this guy up into my leader, get this guy moved up. So that's what Scher's going to do on his two. Probably fire, keep firing on these guys if I can take these guys out because they got this plus advantage. Or maybe I do need to turn, and who cares about those guys? Turn and start firing on these guys. I'll have to see what that is to fire out of there. In fact, I'll probably do that. I'll probably turn them one and start firing on these, weaken that Rhodes third corps up, or yeah, Rhodes third division. What's going on there? So they'll do that. These guys are going to back up here and rally up, try to recover what's happening here. It is pretty interesting how this is kind of weakening up, but this is all their stuff. So they're not going to get to do anything else. They're done for the turn. They kind of need to rally as well, although these guys kind of keep pushing. If I can rally these guys, yeah, I mean, I'm hesitant to back away from him because it forces this guy to have to withdraw. He can't rally. He'll probably fire on him, actually, and maybe even charge. If I can get these guys rallied up, I don't know which way he was facing. Probably this way. I need to get these guys rallied up and maybe try to retake, at least fortify the defense here. Don't give them any more ground here. And these guys will these guys are kind of weak sauce too. I just hate withdrawing because that's another check, but maybe it's worth it. You know, I got to get this guy back. This guy's disordered. He could fire on his flank too, man. Dang, this is really cool. I mean, I got to tell you, because I don't have to think about the rules as much. But yet I'm also thinking about the rules and how they apply to the game. Sorry, I'm just thinking about what I want to do here. I'm tempted to move these guys into the woods because they get a +1 to fire. You know they're going to move in. Ah, my goodness gracious. I really want this guy to tear this guy up so I don't have to. But I can kind of really sit here and think about what I want to do, and it's awesome. I love it. I love not having to worry about the rules so much. I just got to be honest. And I know I'm stumbling on some stuff, but it's really pretty easy. Now I do have to start to look about combat and effectiveness. I'll have to see what that's about too. So I'm probably going to call it here and see what's going on in the home. And what am I making a note here about brigade combat ineffective and division combat ineffective? Because honestly, these guys here, they've only got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they're down. Okay. There's 2 disorganized, 1 routed in here. So I need to check that. So, all right. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it all, y'all. Enjoy soccer, enjoy the golf, enjoy baseball. I don't know, enjoy gaming. I don't know, do whatever, have fun. But most importantly, roll dice. I may pop on here or I may not, just so because I can, go a little faster. Although I gotta be honest, this isn't that much different than me playing by myself here, just trying to go through it. Because I don't worry too much about being quiet with you guys while I'm reading rules and stuff. And I would kind of have to talk through stuff out loud anyway, a little bit. So that talking through kind of slows me down a little bit, but it's not too bad, honestly. So, all right. Hey, I appreciate y'all. This is really fun. I'm telling you, if you got the 3-dog, you've never played, like if you know the full rules, dig in, man, play full rules. If you're not sure and start with the simple, just get that going so you can get the game on the table, get Gettysburg going. We got July 4th coming up in a couple weeks or a week and a half, couple weeks. And yeah, do it. And this is a fairly small scenario. And then there's another one that I really should have played first, but I kind of got a little confused and set this one up. So I'm playing this one right now. But it's fun, and I'm able to make stuff happen here as the Confederates, and the Union is holding on a little bit, but yeah, it's interesting. And there's a lot of little special rules to kind of change it up and make it special and fun for the union stuff too. So, all right, cool. Thanks all. We'll talk to you. Who knows when? We'll see you.